Oh no. Ah, crap. I forgot to turn my saving off. All right. Which silo we got here? Okay. So this is the flat bottom bin Nico dryer. I'm going to cheat on this to determine exactly what we're looking at here.
That is the base game one, so the dryer doesn't actually work.
Yeah, I know it. Don't make no sense. Why are you going to call it that and then not have it work?
I know.
Nothing. Nothing's going right now on my stream. I had to start my stream, end it, start it, end it, start it, end it, like at least probably 3-4 times already. And
oh man,
and
that's rough, sir.
And my starting music is not going. Like I can't even hear it.
Oh.
So I gotta figure that out later. I hope everyone can hear me on my end of on my stream at least. If you can't, please tell me. Yeah, because I appreciate my wife movie and everything. That was fantastic of her, but something happened.
Okay, so while Will works out his issues over there, I hope he gets those fixed soon because that's a huge bummer that he's running into that. So right here, so this particular silo holds, if I am correct, 5.4 million liters of just grains. It is not going to hold any, it's not a multi-food. You're not going to be able to put your potatoes in there, unfortunately. I mean, you could try to shove your cotton down the down through the grate here. I don't know that the auger system in there is going to love you or hate you, or you know what, maybe a little bit of both. So, and then also you do have the option to load your trailers from the pipe right here, or you can get yourself an auger, position it under this point right here, and load your trailers that way from this one. Then over here we have another open shed. You can see we got all of the other equipment is just lined up right along here.
Mm-hmm. And that empty shed over there is meant to put your cotton in.
Okay. You know, that would have made what I was saying, you know, I could have reworded that, but that's all right.
Sounds good. There's
all right, so
second chance gaming. Yeah, he says I can hear you. Cool.
Okay, great. That's glad to hear that. At least everything's going good on that end. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? We forgot about your house. Now, let me get out of the sky. Let's go over here. And this is another of Icus's houses.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna bust open the door. You know what?
I managed to keep it down to 7 required mods this time.
You know what? But there's 7 mods, but they're absolutely fantastic. And the required mods you got on the other one, a lot of those are absolutely necessary for what you were going for.
They were, but I had 14, so it was kind of.
And look. Some people are not going to be happy about it. Most people already had those mods, so you're in the clear on that aspect of it.
I mean, that's what I figured. Is most people have all of Vicus's stuff, anyways.
Right. All right, so right here is your sleep and wardrobe triggers. And JD, you talking about being able to hear Will in my stream? Because if so, yes, that's because we're all in a Discord channel together. Because we're going to actually be running a simultaneous stream. Once I get it, open up the multiplayer, we're all going to be together.
Well, hurry up. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know, right? That's all right, Will. I got all the New Holland coming your way.
Ugh.
In case you can't tell, Will is the world's biggest New Holland fan out there.
That is a lie. Stop lying to the people.
All right, guys. So take a look right here. This is what your starting farm looks like from the air. And just take a look at how big these sheep pastures are, or at least that one. And then your goat pasture is a little bit of a narrow strip, but that's okay. Then right here's your wheat field. These are your 2 cotton fields right here. Your horse pasture, and then your 2 chicken pastures. All right, and on that note, let me back out of here and we'll reload that multiplayer and let's get everybody together and let's finish up this tour and take a look at everything. Yes, sir.
Did you see the alfalfa? You got the alfalfa field over there too.
Oh yeah, this one here. Yeah, my bad. I do apologize. I don't have my mini map opened up, so I didn't actually see that. I do apologize. You know, while I still have this opened and I have the visual cells, let me swing over to the shop to show you guys where the position of those pieces of equipment are.
Oh,
you get that sorghum field too.
Oh, look, I'm just forgetful today. At least I called it out at the beginning.
That's all good.
All right, so as you can see right here, we do have 4 pieces of equipment sitting right here. And if I go into the shop and take a look,
there's
everything is there. There's 6. Well,
yep.
These are the ones that are showing up. I don't know what your spacing is on them, or for the length. That may be why they're not showing up. You may not have it long enough to support the header trailer there, because that is a long trailer.
It is. I had to kind of squeeze them all together there to fit them in between there.
Yeah. So if it's something that won't fit into space, it just won't display it.
Yeah.
I have learned that.
And I just want to say I deeply apologize if you guys hear any noise in the background. That's because I'm in the room with the guinea pigs. So.
Nice.
Well now, sir, what kind of experiments are you running over there?
Nothing. They're my wife's guinea pigs.
Oh, your wife is the one running experiments. You know, I'm not gonna say another word on that topic because I will get myself in trouble with, you know.
No.
Yes.
No, she has 6 guinea pigs.
Nice.
All right, while I'm waiting on this to load, let me take a quick look back at my chat. And let's see, where did I leave off at? Okay, so Jody stated that farm looks real nice. Ultra Gamer, now can I ask when this map will be out? I've been playing Farm Sim from start. So, really? 2008. Wow. You go way back, sir.
Nice.
And yes, I have actually looked at the entire map already. And he states that one truck came out in the late 70s. Ultra, like any other mod out there, there are no release dates on those. It all depends on when it is submitted to Giants and how it fares in Giants' testing. Unfortunately, Giants does some things in their testing that we are not aware of at all. So we don't find out that something has failed until they send it back, and we're like, where did you even see this?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and generally maps do fail on the first time. I was surprised to all get out that I got Forest Hills through on its second attempt. I mean, and then I don't know what they did when I submitted that hot fix, but that had to be a world record return on investment time on that. I submitted it 15 minutes later, it was live. I have never seen that happen.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And then let's see.
Oh, Shoreline.
Let's see. Yeah. Angeline Graham was telling Ultra, not yet, still on the farm. JD says, if they're ICUS's mods, chances are everyone has them already. Fair. Absolutely fair and accurate. And then Ultra Gamer was saying that silo was not big enough for release. That's what I'm assuming he was referring to. That was the only thing I was really mentioning a size on. And that does sound accurate. And JD was just, laughing his, yes. Ultra said, no, that's what the sheep said. Oh, Lord. You know what? I probably need to stop reading chat at this point. Y'all are something else. Well, I think y'all belong in my streams with me if y'all going to keep this up.
Well, I have to get mods real quick.
Okay, not a problem. Scott Page asks, is this a fictional map? Yes, sir, it is. And by the way, welcome to the channel. Glad you could make it in. How are you doing today? And Ultra Gamer says, if you need a tester, he can do that for you if you like. He says, if not, he understands.
That's what I'm here for.
All right.
Also, just trying to take all of our jobs.
No. Rebel.
Right.
I'm buying whatever one you aren't.
Neither.
I like the 150.
Look, see, I'm kind of partial to the F100 because the first vehicle that I owned and learned to drive on was my dad's 69 F100 with 3 on the tree and with no power steering, no AC down here in Louisiana heat. Imagine how that was.
69.
Pretty rough.
It was an adventure. We'll just leave it at that. Whatever the area of the world, Scott, this is Smoky Mountains. It's called Smoky Mountain Farming is the name of the mountain.
South Tennessee and North Carolina. That's kind of what I based it on.
You know what? I'm going to go with the inline 6. Glad that they actually included that.
That's awesome.
Come on, you couldn't give me original wheels on this thing? You know what? That's okay. Oh, I'm going with some flames. Yeah, let's put the brush guard on there. I don't want any tinting because I want to be able to see where I'm going. All right, so you know what? We're going to pick some ridiculous colors for this because, you know, that's how I roll.
Which one did you get? The F100?
Yeah, I'm doing the F100.
I'm doing the F150.
Thought you were getting the one I was. How dare you? That's okay.
I like it. I used to drive.
If I'm correct, the flames you can't change. You know what, we're gonna go with green. We're gonna turn this into the Joker mobile just because I can. Yeah, there we go. Now we need some red.
Ugh, too horrible.
Purple on the roof just because we can. All right, let me go ahead and buy this. Show you International Series 200 and what this does. I branded a Ranger. Make a big loop around the map. Kind of shoot around over here. Down. Swing over here. Over here, but I'm just not looking at them because, you know, I'm lazy. Why am I... There we go. This thing... And I got to go up and down hills with this? I might have made a mistake.
Man. There we go.
There we go.
All right, so to make this a little easier, I'm going to go into flight mode and fly around the town. Then we'll hop back in the truck, and that way I'm not having to stop this Duckies because, you know, the other one was taken. You got your production management point right there. Your output is here, and input is right here in the back.
You got to give me permissions.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Thank you. I completely forgot about that. There you go, sir.
All right.
Done.
Nice.
Help me with a good time. All right, so right here you got your bank, your post office, all right there up front. That is nice and convenient right there, let me tell you. Right here, right next door, and sell them right here on the sell point.
Mm-hmm.
Across the street, got the Central Cafe. You did not make that a sell point. And hi there, Will. How are you doing? Pausing my game. Even if it was for half a second, I'm going to call you out on it.
Why?
Because I can. And because you expect nothing less.
Right.
Still pretty foggy.
Pretty fun. What you talk about?
Down there at the bottom, it's a little foggy down there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes some valleys will hold fog.
Yeah.
So right here you have your... Hey, come here. Where you going? Get over here. I'm trying to show this off. Right here is your grocery sell point. You told me to turn super strength on. You knew it was going to happen.
Oh, I know.
Across the street from that, we have your Taylor. Input, output, management point right there up front. All right. And then in the back over here is your farmer's market. You have your bulk goods sell point on that side and pallets and bales on this side over here. One recommendation for you there, Mr. Peeps. The bale and pallet sell point on the farmer's market, slide it over about half of its width at least away from the building. It will give, it'll make it a little bit easier to access.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that. That's fine.
All right, and cross over here, we have the piano manufacturer. For those that are not aware of how this building works, this you look down in the bottom corner of my screen there, it is requesting planks. This is like a little production site. Well, I would say a constructible site, so to speak. It has phases with building a piano. You would bring the materials that it asks for. You can buy it, and whenever it completes, instead of selling the materials to it to build, it would actually sell the piano whenever it is completed, and you do get a pretty hefty sum for that. So if you would buy it for like $320,000, you would have to make a few pianos to make your money back, but it really wouldn't take you very long. And as you're building the piano, you would see its construction would be taking place right here in the middle of the room, and you would actually be able to view it as portions of it are being completed. So did anybody order a mower with their piano?
That's a new way to play the piano.
Right. Get this thing out of the building so I can get out of here. You know what? That works. It's time to go back to my truck.
Give you a little delivery.
All right, so let's take another look back at chat. Hopefully you guys are, faring a little better than we are over here. Y'all would swear up and down we've probably had a little too much to drink today. But you know what? That's okay. I got the Craft Dad in here. He's just, lurking out. That's okay. He's probably still streaming over on his channel, and that's all right. He's been out there playing on Forest Hills lately, so... Well, if you guys don't mind, hop over there, give him a follow, and check out what he's doing when you guys get a chance. Ultra Gamer says, no, I'm not sorry. Yeah, you are. I don't know why I say that, but yeah, you are. And then Donkey, Ultra, you can have mine. What are you referring to there, Donkey? Because I missed something on that.
Job.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I forgot you'd mentioned that. Okay. Yeah. If I'd just read further down, I'd have figured that out. JD said the F100, it's old and awesome. It is. I will agree. It's not a bad truck. It's exactly what you would expect when you pick the base model. No acceleration, a little bit of power, just enough to get you where you're going. Not really meant to do any heavy work.
It's terrible.
And Ultra says he's got a job. He don't need to. But that's all right. Donkey will take everybody's job. It's okay. He likes working. He don't like free time. Donkey said he's been good surrounded by moving boxes, but good. Yeah, Donkey just recently had to make a pretty serious move for his job. So, I'm glad to see that he's back streaming and being able to do what he does. He finally got his internet and everything. So that was a huge plus. And Ultra says he's okay so far, just dealing with his PC. Donkey is like, well, what's going on there? It's okay now. Fix it. GPU fans weren't working, but now they are. I'm glad you fixed that because those things are really expensive to replace right now. And JD says, yes, we are being very entertaining. And you know what? I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more shenanigans before this is all said and done today.
Oh, yeah.
And if there's not, we blame Donkey.
ISG.
Yes.
I'm looking at the truck that you're driving.
I don't want to hear
it. So you have a clutch, right?
Here, let's line these up real quick.
And initially,
yes, there's a
three on the tree.
You know, I would have. You know, I am very disappointed. It's an automatic.
Just about.
Yes. Hey, move over. This is my road.
Let's see which one's faster.
The one we haven't purchased yet.
But yeah, it's an automatic with a clutch. I've never seen one of those.
It's that new breed that's out. You haven't heard of it yet? All right, so right here
people saying they have a clutchless manual, but not the other way around.
All right, right here we have the sell-by warehouse and get out of here. So this is the warehouse where you can. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, look, it rolls. All right. Let me see if I can get my train of thought back here. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, we got the sell-by. This is your warehouse. That's your sell point there. Around the front over here, there's a purchase point, and all of your pallets will spawn up under here. So, yeah, so right here, purchase point, buy pretty much any palleted good in the game right here. And it will cost you a little bit of a premium, so be prepared. It is considerably more expensive than going out there and making it yourself.
Yeah, it is.
So while he's over there playing ping pong with my vehicle, we're going to take a look at some of the other buildings that are over here. I think I might have missed something over here. What do we got back here? We got people living in these houses. Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Who is this one here?
I think it's...
You know, I'm not familiar with these faces. I'm going to cheat. Y'all saw nothing. So we got Ben. Okay, I was right when I was thinking I was. So we got Ben right here. You gave them their own houses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no
How
more
sweet.
Walter staring at you.
So if he's not staring at you, where did you throw him at?
I mean, he's staring at you, but not at your farm.
Fair. Absolutely fair. So right here we got your AI helper, David. Hey, old man. Grandpa, I need you to go out there and actually tend to your fields. I'm tired of doing all the work for you.
Oh, there's a special treat at his house at night.
Wait, what? Guys, pardon me on this. I am going to tag this place for later.
Oh, yeah.
You should not have told me that. I smell a nighttime adventure. Did I miss something back up the road? No, okay, I got all that. Okay.
Yeah, we were already over there.
Yeah.
There's a couple houses across the street, but they're just...
Yeah, I just flew over them. All right, right here's your bakery. So output right there, management point under the awning, and input is right there. Have any of these productions been modified from the base game, with the exception of maybe this one I'm coming up on?
Not yet, but I am going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna speed up production a little bit, and I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit.
All right, not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah. All right, so right here we got Big Moo's Dairy.
This,
I just had to read it like that because it's entertaining. So
this is actually the
is this? No, this is the production. This is the production.
Yeah, this is the dairy from I think the Europe map. I just took the signs off and stuck the Big Moo's sticker on.
You know, I'm okay with that. So in the front there, you have your management point. This is your output here. And the input, I believe, is over here by the tanks. Yes, there it is right there. Oh my gosh. All right, so right here is the grain mill.
Yep.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You were having some issues with AI delivering up under here where the input was originally placed. Is that correct?
Yeah, if you used a big trailer to deliver, that it would get wedged in there. So I just moved the drop point over here.
Right. So yeah, so he relocated the input to right over here. Might I make one small suggestion?
Yeah, it's got to go down a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
I'm
I don't have to
seeing
make.
that.
I don't have to make that suggestion.
Yeah.
And then your output is back here at the back, and we're going to actually buy this one before I do that, because I'm going to be buying a lot of land.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think that's enough money? I think that might be enough money. What do you think? I think we can afford it now.
I gotta move the terrain up a little back here too. We got some floating stuff.
Okay. Well, just point me away from it, and I won't show it. Unless you want it for entertainment value. I mean, I can always work it in.
You can barely tell. I mean, I'm looking at it. It's just a tiny bit up, just in this one corner. I just got to raise it up a tiny bit.
Okay, so let me check on chat real quick before I go over this, because I see a question at the very end down there that is I need to address that before I go over this. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. So okay, so yeah, so there's really not. Yeah, all right. So Ultra Gamer asks, where are you all from? Donkey.
Yes.
Do I
Yes.
really need to read that?
I'm not wrong.
I mean, you're not. You're not wrong. Donkey is from the zoo, ladies and gentlemen. And Ultra Gamer asks, what was the crops you have on the map? He wasn't here when I said it already. So we will, I am okay taking another quick peek at the crops on the map. So let's take a look at that. So the summer wheat and summer barley right here. These are your standard wheat and barley. I'm probably going to sound like a broken record because I already said this once, but that's okay. If I sound too horrible, y'all just send Papes to slap me with another header or something. So then you also have your winter wheat, winter barley, rye, triticale, spelt, silage maize, vetch rye, green rye, flowering catch crop, alfalfa, clover, and your field grass. Onions is on here because of the Highlands DLC.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the new crops that we have on the map. With that shown, now I can go back over here to the grain mill and show what he has done here. So we got the standard crops for flour. Then you have rye flour, spelt, triticale, winter barley, and winter wheat added in. Tell you what, Ultra, if you can find me a link to a prefab for the hemp, please send me that, and I will add it to any map that I possibly can, especially ones in the future. So I challenge you, please find me that prefab, because I will work that in, because we need that for rope, we need it for clothes, all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Calm, welcome to the chat. What are you dying laughing at, sir? I know it can't be good. And Second Chance also said, when they said NPC, I thought we would actually get NPCs. Well, you see, what had happened was the giant struck yet again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any permissions.
Permissions? Wait a minute. What are those? All right, you do now. Since my truck was launched into the woods somewhere. All right, sir. You have fun. We will have our little adventures tomorrow evening.
Shit, my truck's upside down and it's rough in the woods.
Did it get into a fight with a tree and the tree won?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my map and I see a truck just tumbling everywhere. Hey, you know what? You drive. I'm riding.
All right.
Hey, what the heck? Get in there first. I don't want to drive your truck. Yeah, there you go. Quit flying. It helps.
Yeah, I gotta get off that.
There we go.
All
Zoom
right,
this
so where do
camera
we
out
go?
here. Okay, so we are currently right
I'll
here
take
at
you
field 16.
I'll take you over
Okay.
here to the shop.
Why are we going
It's
this
just a
way?
decoration.
Oh, Lord.
And yep, tunnels where cars turn around. They don't float in the air anymore.
So what happens if you try to enter the tunnel?
Let's see. Nothing.
Well, we don't even get there. Okay.
Nope. And I got a little shop here. It's just decoration, but
All right.
people yelling at each other.
You know what? Details, sir. Details. They go a long
Yep.
way. All right. So
All
where I need him to take us to, let's head over to the animal dealer.
Okay.
So I'm letting him drive. This is his map. He knows his way around. I would just be
Ooh,
it'd be a shot in the dark everywhere I try to go. So we may.
hard to steer.
Hey, you want to know why?
Uh-huh.
Because you have the insane one in here on the passenger seat. He secretly has an extra steering wheel that you just don't know about.
Yeah. All right. So here's the animal dealer.
All right.
You want to just drive or get out?
I'm going to get out. I'm also going to discuss something I noticed right here with you.
Yeah.
So just a little note. All these decals right here, you see how it looks like they're just digging into the asphalt and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. You can actually apply alpha blending to these and it will be good for a console. These aren't like roads.
Oh, really?
Yes. So when now you will have to remove you'll have to remove the setting for them being like referenced if that's what you have. But yeah, apply alpha blending to them and it makes this look 1,000 times better than what it currently does.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the way it looks like.
Yeah.
Like it like shoot into the concrete.
Yeah, I mean, if you're placing this on actual dirt, I could get it. It would look completely different there. But when you place it on this, it's like, oh, that happened there. All right, so right here we got Katie at the animal dealer. You got your animal trigger here. So bring your trailers over here to purchase all of your animals. You can get your cows, pigs, sheep, horses, chickens, and somewhere mixed in with the sheep or the goats. I think they're all the way at the bottom. Yes, there they are. And right over here is your bale sell point. So you can sell all of your bales like your grass, your hay, your alfalfa, all of that stuff. You can bring over here and sell it right there.
Yep.
Yeah, you see like right here where it's going across this mud. See, this looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get out here over the concrete, it's like, that should be the opposite of what it is.
I know. I'm not a fan of the way that is. I'll have to play with that a little.
Hey, don't take it personal. I'm not beating you up. I'm just throwing suggestions out there and giving you recommendations.
Oh, no, definitely, because I don't like the way that looks.
And once again, everybody, please bear in mind this map is still in development. So anything that you see today, it has a very good possibility that it may or may not change. So to always keep that in mind. Okay, so we're going to go north from here. I guess we'll hit up these 4 productions up here. You don't have anything on 41. That's just a pasture, right? 41, 61, and 62.
41. Let me just double check. 41 is...
Just to the north of us.
Yeah, no, there's nothing up there.
Okay, so all right, so that's just undeveloped land with minimal trees from looking at it.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Okay,
want
so
to go
all
to
right,
that-
so let's go.
Or do you want to hit that on the way back?
We'll loop back around and catch that. So let's go catch the 4 productions that are up north of us.
All right.
Don't worry, guys. We're saving that super special secret reveal for the very end. So I'm just going to let y'all know that now. We're not going to that property till last. Sir, your truck sounds like it needs a tune-up. This thing's spitting and sputtering and everything.
I selected popping. There's an
I mean, don't get me
option.
wrong. With its age, that's pretty accurate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's start all the way to the back and we'll work our way back up this way.